Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Carolyn. I am a mama to twin baby girls named Summer and Winter. Tomorrow, I am actually flying with my twins, just the three of us. I'm the only adult flying with them. And I am going to be doing a long weekend with family. It's actually not great circumstances. We're going to a funeral for my grandfather. And so I would definitely appreciate prayers for our family just with everything going on. It was one of those things that we knew was coming for a long time, but it definitely doesn't make it any easier to go through that loss of somebody that you love. So anyway, that is what I am packing for. My husband is actually gonna drive all the way there. Where are we going? We're going from Denver to Bozeman, Montana. I really actually love Bozeman, Montana. It's a beautiful town. We are going to have my husband drive, which is about a 10-hour drive, and then I am going to fly there with the girls. And primarily the reason why I'm flying there with the girls is just because 10 hours is a really long road trip, and I'm not necessarily concerned about the road trip getting there in its entirety. I mean, we've done this road trip with our twins before, but it's more about the actual fact that we don't have a ton of time to take off work, or at least my husband doesn't have a ton of time to take off work right now. And so it's better for our time for him to be able to just drive straight there in one day, and for the twins and I to fly there that same day, and we're gonna get there in the evening and he'll pick us up from the airport. The reason for that is we were looking at renting a car, and it's just insane how expensive it is to rent a car these days. I mean, the hotel already for 3 nights is almost $700. No, I take that back, it's $750. It's a lot. And then to rent a car for those same 3 days is almost the same price. It was like $650, and I was like, what? Plus trying to figure out how to fly with the car seats and all of that stuff, and checking everything, and trying to bring a stroller and trying to check that flying there. It just made sense for us to bring our own car with our own car seats and be able to pack the stroller and our bags and everything in there. So I'm gonna be traveling super light at the airport and on the airplane with the babies, which will also make it a little bit easier. So hang out with me today and pack with me. And by the way, I've actually been trying out a few different outfits, and I don't know if you can tell what I'm wearing right now, but let me show you. I also wanted to show you my outfit because I've been trying out several different brands, and I'm actually decluttering my closet and getting rid of a whole bunch of different things that don't fit anymore, and trying to kind of do like the Marie Kondo thing and just have things that bring me joy and positivity and things that I genuinely enjoy being in my closet. So I've actually been trying out some new brands to bring in things that I enjoy wearing nowadays with my new postpartum body, but also kind of getting my body from before back, but it's still not the same. Mamas understand what I'm saying. So the top that I'm wearing right now is actually just a Lululemon top with a Lululemon bra, which, if funny enough, the one that is a razorback that should really match this shirt doesn't feel as comfortable as the ones that go on the sides. So that's kind of what I'm doing there. At least they're the same color, so you can't even really tell. And then the pants I'm wearing are actually from Fabletics. Here, wait, let me show you. Ta-da! These are Fabletics pants. And anyways, so yeah, I'm trying on different brands, and if you have a favorite brand, let me know. I also recently tried out a new brand called Savvy, and I'm so excited about it, and I'm really excited to share it with you because it's also super cute, comfortable, high quality clothing, and I actually have some discount codes if anybody is curious about them. So I will link that below as well if anybody is curious about some of the clothes that I'm packing and what I love to wear, and just basically, I mean, honestly, as a twin mom, I feel like all I ever wear anymore is workout clothes. But for this trip, I am actually packing a really nice dress for the actual memorial. So I am glad that I fit into one of my nice dresses, and yeah, so let's do it. So I've put together a little pile for each day so far, and I have an extra backup day just because twin mom life, you never know what's gonna get spilled on you. So we fly out on a Thursday and come back on a Sunday. So I actually need Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's why I've got 4 different piles here, that each of these piles has everything that I need for a day. And then I've got one extra shirt and pair of socks, and then I've also got my fancy dress that I have rolled up. That's just a really safe way to actually travel with a nice dress like this, along with undergarments. And then this is actually a tie that I just bought for my husband, and it's got like a little handkerchief square as well. So he wanted just something that was black tie and simple that he could wear for this weekend. Also being sure to drink lots of water out of my twin mama water bottle, because you know, flying makes you really dehydrated, especially when you're chasing two toddlers, probably around the airport tomorrow. We'll find out. I'm definitely going to be posting all of the video footage that I get of us flying with our twins. Well, I say us, I mean me. This is going to be the first time ever, guys, that it's just me flying with the twins. Flying alone with twins is definitely going to be a task, especially when they're already at the age where they can run and they are going to be walking beside me. I haven't really decided yet. I'm still trying to decide if I should bring the 2 rolly bags or if I should just have them walk beside me. Comment below and let me know what you think is the easiest way. I don't know. I guess we'll find out what I decide, but I'm either gonna walk with the girls hand in hand at the airport, or I'm going to bring our little rolly bags that you may have seen in some of my other videos and bring them through the airport that way. So it just gives me a little bit more like peace of mind that they're gonna be safe and like strapped into something if I need to do something. But I don't know, the only other thing is getting on the airplane is going to be a little bit more difficult if I have a bag that I have to push in the front and in the back with each of them on it. And then of course security might be a little bit more of a process with those bags, but I will give myself extra time, so I'm not too concerned about that. Yeah, I guess let me know what you would do. Bags or no bags? My husband's gonna be driving with everything that we need, so I'm not even gonna check anything. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be an experience, I'm sure. Okay, so far what I've just put into these piles for the girls is socks for them every day and 2 dresses. I just love these little dresses, they're matchy. These aren't the fancy ones that they're gonna be wearing. These are just ones that we're gonna wear to walk around, and then little undies to go with the dresses. And then this is a dress that is kind of like a onesie dress, and I have a second one, it's a matching one that I'm gonna grab from the girls' room, so I'll have 2 of those. The girls are napping right now while I'm filming this, so that is why I only have one right now. And then these 2 are both little outfits. They're like little rompers. They're so cute. So basically, as long as I get the other one of these dresses, I'll have outfits for 1, 2, 3 days. And then they're also gonna have 2 sleeping outfits. And then I'm also gonna grab their fancy dresses that they're gonna be wearing when we actually go to the memorial, and they'll look very nice and classy in these. And then the only other thing that I need to pack for the girls is their airplane outfits, and of course diapers and all of those things. We're also traveling with travel cribs. We have 2 of them that we're bringing. The hotel that we're staying at has said that we have travel cribs reserved, but they said that it's never guaranteed, which is kind of like, why do hotels do that? Why do they say we can't guarantee them, but you can request them? Like, you know that I need them. So if you can't guarantee them, I have to travel there with them. It's kind of annoying. Has anybody had a different experience like that? Let me know in the comments below. This is definitely a learning process for us, because most of the time when we've traveled before, we've stayed at families' homes. So this time we're staying in a hotel because we don't want to overwhelm family by all staying in the same house. So yeah, anyway, so we're bringing travel cribs, we're bringing the car seats, we're bringing 2 little makeshift high chairs, although I don't actually know if we're gonna use them because we're probably gonna be eating out a lot. I don't know, that's another one that I'm not quite sure about if we're gonna need or not. This is what they look like, and I don't know if it's worth it to have my husband drive with these in the car or not. But I guess it can never hurt to be prepared, right? As long as we have space in the car. We'll see what we have space for. My husband is like really good at playing Tetris in our car. So hopefully he'll be able to actually fit all of this stuff into our car without a problem. I also still have to decide what I'm gonna wear on the airplane. It's always, you know, something important to know that you're gonna wear something comfortable on the airplane that also you feel like you're gonna be warm in, you're not gonna be too cold in, you're not gonna be too hot in. I don't know, all of those things. You have to like wear layers on the airplane because you just never know. Also, I went to Target today and got a few new snacks to try. I thought that it would be fun to get some snacks that the girls haven't had before, and then some toys that the girls haven't had before as like a special little surprise for them on the airplane. And then these are just a couple little cups that I've been meaning to get, so that's gonna go with the Cheerios so that they can eat something consistently. But have any of you guys tried any of these before? I have never, oh well actually these, we have these, but these three I have never tried before. If you've tried them before, let me know if you like them, because this is the first time that we've tried them, and I'm hoping that my girls will enjoy them on the airplane. Meanwhile, I also just got them a couple of like these little teether toys. They're still kind of teething, so they'll enjoy little things like this. I got 2 of these because, you know, anything that I get, I have to get 2 of, otherwise they'll fight over it. And then I got 2 of these little toys, but they're slightly different. One has numbers and one has like little animals on it and says what they are, and it's super cute. So they're just like a little, they're teethers. They're like an actual like rubber type material, but more interactive and more at their level. So I'm excited to give them those on the airplane. I even got one more as a backup if something happens to one of these. I don't know, it's probably overkill. I probably won't give this one to them, but I got an extra one just in case, and I can always save it for another event if I need to. And of course, lots of laundry. I just got new laundry that I just did, and this is Matthias's nice shirt that he's gonna wear with a suit and tie, so that's definitely hanging and drying. Well, as you know, I was packing, and then the girls woke up from their nap, and now I am here in their bedroom laying on the floor while they are up here staring at me because this happened. How did it happen, you guys? One of these things, if you are a mama, you know what this is. One of those bags for where we put their diapers so that the diapers don't smell, or at least the room doesn't smell. Yeah, one of those little pack things was unopened, and it was laying right over there next to the crib, next to my little Winter, who is so happy right now. And she proceeded to pull the entire thing out, and yeah, so they're totally good. It's just I have a mess of this thing. It was literally like trailed all over the like floor here, and I just put it all back together. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired, and I have to fly tomorrow with twins. Just being real with you guys. All right, but I'm gonna get them changed. You girls, you must think mommy's so funny. You must think mommy is so funny. Yes. They're like, what are you doing on the floor? I had to lay down because I'm just like, I've done so much today. All right, let's get you girls out and let's get to, yeah, maybe we can go for a walk and go see Dada. This is my life. This is the twin mom life. You saying hi? You want to say hi? She is so close to getting out of her crib, by the way. Check that out. They're getting there. When did your twins, when did your babies or baby start getting out of their crib? If you're a mom, I would love to know. What is it? Yeah? Yeah? I'm trying to make sure that these two also hydrate before our flight tomorrow. Here, you want some water, sweetie? With your blueberries? Here you go. She's like, thank you. Yeah? Yeah. That's right, we gotta hydrate before our flight tomorrow. Good girls. Cheers. That was cool. So cute. Huh, I wonder where they get that from. Yeah, you like to say cheers? Yeah? You wanna go cheers your sister? Cheers! Good job! It's so funny that they know that. Cheers! Oh, hey, be careful. Be careful. Yeah. I tell you, being a mom, the things that you see and the things that you watch your babies learn so quickly is awesome and just amazing. It's so cool. Are you trying to give your sister a kiss? Good job! No, she doesn't want a kiss? Okay. That's nice that you're trying to give your sister a kiss. Aw, sister hug. Okay, as you can see, I've grabbed a few more things. So I grabbed 2 cute little onesies and some pants that the girls are gonna wear on the flight. And then this is a backup outfit. I think that one will be enough because it is very unlikely that they'll both need a backup outfit. And then I brought 2 really beautiful sweaters. These are like fancy sweaters. One is like a velvet material. It's really soft and very nice and elegant. And then for their dresses, these are the 2 dresses that they're gonna wear. I wanted to have a darker color, but I didn't have anything else that fits right now. We're at like an in-between stage where they're kind of like in between the 12-month and the 24-month. We're at the 18-month, but even the 18-month isn't quite right. So anyway, these 2 dresses fit perfectly. And then I've got this dress as a backup. It's a little bit on the smaller side, but it does still fit. So anyway, versus the other 2 are like slightly on the big side. Anyway, yeah, so I think with the little sweaters that I have here, it'll kind of dress them up and make them look fancy. And then they each have a pair of shoes that goes with the dress. And then I also have tights that are gonna go with those dresses, and then their normal shoes. So yeah, that's what I've got so far. Another thing I can't forget to bring is my little bag here, and this is the bag where I keep all of their hair ties and just like all the things that I use to do their hair. These are also actually really good that like actually stay in as far as just hair ties, because they're little rubber ones. And then I've got a couple little bows in here. I've got a couple things maybe to do my hair that's like simple but classy. So yeah, that's the hair bag. And then I'm probably gonna throw some makeup in here as well. It's seriously amazing how much is actually in these little boxes. I mean, isn't it hilarious that they had a huge box like this for just these 5 things? I don't know, and it is kind of funny. Okay, so obviously I don't need all of these, but I am going to pick out like 2 of each of these or so that they have a little bit of something that might be able to motivate them when they're on the plane. Honestly, I'm really not that concerned about flying with these 2. I think it's gonna be great. It's my husband that's a little bit more concerned about me. Like last night before we went to bed, he's like, I am so worried that things are gonna not go well. And I'm like, they're gonna go great. Like our girls are so good at flying. They have flown all the way to Germany and back twice with like 5-hour layovers, and they did great. So I really have barely any doubts. Like I think they're gonna do great. In fact, I shouldn't even say barely any doubts. I have no doubt that they're gonna do great. The only thing I'm worried about is them like running around. But that's why I'm glad that I have those bags that I can bring with me. Like I think that those might be the key to like keeping them in one place so that they're not running all over the place. The only thing that could be an issue is if they both want to walk around, in which case then maybe the best case scenario is just to take them up to an area where there aren't a lot of people and I can just let them run around, or even go to a restaurant where they can be like sitting in a high chair and give them some more food there. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I am such a go with the flow person at this point when it comes to travel. I just feel like really that's your only option, especially traveling with little ones. And if you want to see tips on how to travel with little ones, or if you want to see what it was like when we flew with our babies all the way to Germany and back, we did it at 9 months and then we flew back when they were 10 months old. And then the other time we flew there and back when they were 14 months old. We didn't stay as long. So I have both of those videos filmed with all of the footage of how they were on the airplane and like all the tips that I've learned along the way, especially traveling during COVID and flying during COVID and just traveling and flying during 2021 because it is a different world right now. So yeah, I will leave links below to both of those videos as well as some more travel content with my babies in case anybody is curious. You can definitely see that in the description below. What is it? Are you excited to fly tomorrow? Are you excited? We're gonna go on an airplane tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That is part of why I'm packing a whole bunch of different snacks and foods for the airplane for the girls so that I know that they'll for sure have something to eat, even if they're picky. And they're all things that they haven't tried before, so maybe that'll be more exciting for them. So I just took my messy mom bun out, and I don't know about you, but does anybody else love when your hair comes out of a mom bun and it just looks amazing? Like you've got that like oomph going on. Definitely feel like I have that right now. I don't know how long it's gonna look good. It's probably gonna get real messy here real quick and I'm gonna have to put it back in a mom bun, but I just took it out and it feels so good. You gotta enjoy all of the confident mom vibes that you can get. Soak that up, especially when you've got little ones, to feel really good about yourself. Yeah, yeah. You say hi? You say hi to everybody? You just want to play with mommy's hair. You got blueberries on your face. You do, you got blueberries on your face. And as part of my process for getting ready for the flight tomorrow, I'm actually rewatching one of my old YouTube videos where I talked about all the tips for flying with twins. It actually is really nice, even for myself. I watch it just to remind myself of the things that we need to bring with us. And it's pretty helpful, I gotta say. So if you wanna watch that before flying as well, I hope that that can give a lot of tips in addition to the tips that I wanna share in this video and in the video that's gonna be going up very soon when I fly alone with my twins for the very first time. So of course, I will link that video in the description below as well. Okay, so it is now dark outside and my husband has packed all of his clothes, and also I have just packed the diaper bag. And if you want to know what I've packed in my diaper bag, I could show you really quick. Wallet, 2 sweaters for the girls. Like I said, it's all about packing layers. I put 5 pouches in here. They are obsessed with pouches, so these are just great for snacks. Additionally, wipes, 5 diapers, which is actually amazing. I did not think I could fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in there. And then on this side, I have all of the snacks, and I basically put like 2 of each thing, and there's no way that we're gonna use all of those. So it's definitely nice to just have a variety of things that they haven't ever had before. And then, oh, that's another pouch. Then down here, I have 2 water bottles, 1 for each of them. And then those 4 toys that I showed you. 2 of these, and this is one of those brand new ones that I just got. 2 of these, although they're slightly different. And this one is like my ultra backup if they absolutely need something else. But in here, I also have the extra outfit as well as some wipes, some disinfectant wipes. And in the morning, I'm gonna put some milk in here so that they have at least 1 meal worth of milk. For the times that we're gonna be flying at, it'll be afternoon, so we're gonna leave for the airport at 1 o'clock. One of my friends who actually has 2 kids is going to drop us off at the airport because, of course, since my husband is driving all day to meet us where we're going, he will have the car seats with him, so thank goodness that we were able to have an amazing friend who has kids the same age who is driving us to the airport and letting us use her car seats on the way there. And so that's at 1 o'clock. And then we'll probably get to the airport just before 2 because it's about a 45-minute drive there. And then the flight doesn't take off till 4:30. So then I have 2.5 hours, which I think honestly is way more than I need for a domestic flight. But it is always good to be on the safe side, and having a little bit of extra time never hurt anybody, especially when there are restaurants and things that we can go to and I can get the girls changed before we get on the flight and I can take our time through security. It's gonna be great. Then our flight lands about 2 hours later, and so it's actually a really short flight for us. I mean, we're used to flying like 10-hour flights, so 2 hours is nothing. It's awesome. This is like the second flight that we usually take to Germany is just over an hour, and that one is super easy. So anyway, at least just based on our experience, I'm not worried at all. It's gonna be great. With that said, by the time that we get there, it'll be 6:30 p.m. and the girls will need to have eaten dinner basically on the flight. That's dinner time. So that's another reason why I do need to bring the milk, so that they can have their dinner time milk as well as actual food for dinner. And of course, last but not least, my wallet. Very important. And this still actually gives us tons of room. So it's not packed too tight. It's one of those things that everything closes, no problem. I've even got this extra area up here if I need something easily to grab. Oh, you know what? I forgot to mention actually, in this top pocket here, I have 2 forks for the babies, and just because restaurant forks a little bit too big for them, but they can use normal spoons. And I have lotion that is travel size. I have travel tissues, which are always helpful. I have 1 spoon just in case they like serve something on the plane or something that needs a spoon. And then I've also got just a little hand sanitizer that's travel size. There's also eye drops, a pen, and this is just a scrunchie. I am totally a scrunchy person when it comes to my hair. So just in case I lose it, I have an extra. And then these are actually also really good. They're Arm & Hammer bags for diapers. And it's just good if you're in an area where you need to take a diaper out and you don't want it to make things smell bad. And then that's a really good thing to have with you, for example, on the airplane. If like the girls have a blowout or something, I just pray that they don't. And the only other thing is on the side pocket, I have my sunglasses as well as a mask. Actually, there's 2 masks in there. Always good to have an extra. You never know. And if you're wondering, well, why could you possibly need 2 masks? What could happen to one of the masks? Let me tell you, there was one time when I was at a restaurant with the girls and somehow like one of their, I don't know, juices, it was like apple juice or pineapple juice, something like sweet and sticky and liquidy, I'm pretty sure it was fruit juice, got all over my mask. I think it had been on the table, and I literally couldn't wear it because it was like drenched with like fruit juice. Like it, pretty sure it was pineapple. It like reeked of pineapple. And anyway, so that is why I bring an extra mask, just in case, because it is required, of course, for flying. A couple other minute things that I've just added to the pile are more wipes, diapers for the entire weekend. That should be plenty. If not, we can always buy more. And then this is really good for on the go. We're not going to bring that many bottles, so it's nice to have something that you can use to clean and disinfect your bottles. And then additionally, I've brought just some diaper rash ointment as well as some sunglasses for the babies. These are so cute, and they actually stay on because of the little thing in the back. I can link these below. I got them on Amazon. They're so precious, and the girls look so cute when they wear them. Luckily, for a short 3.5-day weekend, this is enough that I can fit everything into one bag, which is really nice. Well, minus the cribs and stroller and the car seats, of course. It's not like babies travel with a lot of stuff, right? Oh, one other thing I wanted to mention about the wipes that are in here is that I actually took a package that was only half full and purposely wanted to make sure that it wasn't a full one, because if you take a full bag, then it just weighs down the bag that you're wearing on your back, the diaper bag, especially if you're wearing it as a backpack and you don't want to have extra stress in any way when you're traveling. So just enough wipes to get me through the flight, and I know that this is way more than plenty. This will probably last us the whole weekend, honestly, but it's always good just to have the minimum that you need for the flight. One other thing I'm adding in is a thermometer. This, we have learned in the past, is really just an important thing that you want to travel with wherever you're going. Because one time we were at my grandparents' cabin and we were far away from civilization and we did not have a thermometer when we thought that one of the babies might be having a fever, so we had to drive quite a ways to get one. So always good to travel with a thermometer, just in case. Of course, another really important thing to remember is toothbrush and toothpaste, as well as makeup or, whatever you need to shower, all of those things. I always pack those last because chances are that you're probably going to need them the day that you're going to leave. And the only things that I decided not to put in there after all were the diapers and wipes, which luckily can just go in the car because I forgot already that Matthias is driving. But I also think that if I decide to bring the rolly bags that you guys have seen me travel with all the time, I call them rolly bags, but they're really just carry-on bags with a seat for the babies. If I decide to bring those, then I think I can also put the diapers in there. I mean, I need something to put in there, right? And then, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. And then of course the one other thing that didn't go in there is my husband's sports jacket for the funeral. So this is gonna hang up in the car while he drives. It's nice that I don't have to stuff it into the luggage. And then of course these things that are over here are all things that we're gonna wear tomorrow for the flight. So those are the girls' outfits, their shoes, my outfit, and my sweater. This is actually really sweet. Matthias got me this sweatshirt when I had the babies. It just says Mama Bear with a little bear. It's so precious and comfortable. Very important. Can't forget my sandals. And then I'm also packing this beautiful necklace that my grandpa actually gave me. So I thought that would be perfect to wear. And of course, when flying with babies, they need something for their identification. You can usually use either a passport or a birth certificate. At least that's if it's domestic. International, you definitely need a passport. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you some insight into what I pack when I travel with my twin toddlers. And if you enjoyed it, please do click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more twin mom life and family travel. In my next video, I'll be sharing my flight alone with the girls. I hope to see you there.